Hey everybody, so this is going to be the start of my new series, and this new series is going to be about how you can gather information in many different ways. So we're going to talk about how you gather economic information, just how you gather individual stock ticker information, how you gather financial information, or just how you gather very quick general information. So I'm starting us off by talking about Discord. Now, just full disclosure, I do not have any affiliation with Discord. This channel is a little bit too small for that right now. So we're just going to talk about what Discord is. So Discord is basically a messaging service. So I could basically talk with my friends in a server, and I could just invite a bunch of bots in here to help me with a lot of different tasks. So that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. So I personally like to use Discord as both a chat service and as a personal, information bank. So I like to create these servers with just myself in it. And in these text channels, I like to create text channels with just one ticker in it. And then I just like to put a bunch of information about it. So for example, let's just say that I want to create a text channel with all the information that I could possibly find about Tesla. So now in this channel, I just type in a bunch of information about Tesla and what have you. So this is kind of how I like to use Discord. Now I'm going to show you a very, very useful bot that you could introduce into your Discord channel. So we're going to go over to Brave browser. And in this browser, I typed in options fanbot Discord. Now I'm going to go ahead and click this first link. And I'm going to go ahead and add the bot to my Discord server. So my Discord server is Guys Market. And we're going to click continue and authorize. All right, so let's go back to our Discord. Notice that the options fanbot is now in here. So I'm going to show you all the cool things that Options Fanbot can do, and you're going to be pretty shocked if you've never seen this before. So I'm going to start with my favorite function, where we're going to do a slash. We're going to type in heat map. And right here we have some options. We could do the S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, Russell 2000, Russell 1000, Dow Jones 30, and crypto. So let's just do the S&P 500. Alright, so here's what I get. I get this amazing little heat map that shows how the S&P 500 performed on Friday. So it also shows real time as well, but the market is currently closed right now. So this is just showing the closing. So we can see, companies like Google did well, Apple underperformed, Microsoft was pretty much flat, Amazon did great, Tesla here, bright red, didn't do too well. We could see straight from a glance that almost everything is green. There are certain sectors of red. We can see that right here there is this good area of healthcare that is pretty red. Could see consumer goods, they're not doing crazy well. We can definitely see that basic materials is bright green, so they're doing very well. So that's the heat map function. Now we can also do the futures function. So if we want to look at what the futures are, we can just do slash futures. All right, so now we can see the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, gold, silver, oil, and Brent futures. So that's a pretty cool function. Let's do technical analysis now. Let's do slash TA. And then we have to put in a ticker, so let's do SPY for the S&P 500. Now here it tells us the last price was $382.93. The first point of resistance is 384.63. Second point is 386.34. First point of support is 379.64. And the second level of support is 376.36. It shows us a bunch of Fibonacci's. The 52-week high was 479.98. 52-week low was 348.11. And it shows us the 50 simple moving average and the 200 simple moving average. So this is a pretty nifty tool right here if you're not too familiar with technical analysis. So this will be a good starting point right there. Now we could also do due diligence on splits. So if we want to figure out when a company last did a stock split, we could look that up. So all we have to do is type /DD, and then we're going to type splits. Now for this one, we're going to do Tesla, TSLA. Now look, right here it says the last stock split was on August 25th, 2022, and it was a 1-to-3 stock split. Even before that, it was August 31st, 2020, and that was a 1-to-5 stock split. Now let's do some other cool stuff. Let's do /DD, bio, let's do Microsoft. So this is going to give us some basic information of what the company does. So here it says Microsoft was listed on 1986. It's part of the NASDAQ Global. It's in the technology sector. The industry is application software. CEO is Satya Nadella. Outstanding shares. And it talks about just a summary of what Microsoft does. So Microsoft develops and licenses consumer and enterprise software. So this is just the bio function right there. Now let's go ahead and do the analyst function. So we're going to do /DD, analyst, and let's type Tesla. So this tells us the last analyst price cuts or price bumps. So right here we could see on the 23rd of December in 2022, Wedbush, they reiterated. They did outperform from 250 to 175. So they did a price cut. On the 22nd, Canaccord Genuity, they put a buy rating. They said 304 from 304 to 275. So this was also a price cut. Now, on December 19th, Oppenheimer, they did a downgrade. They went from outperform to perform, and they didn't really list a price right here. Now, Citigroup on November 23rd, they actually did an upgrade from sell to neutral, 141.33 to 176. So here you can kind of see what the analyst community is saying about the stock. Don't necessarily trust their price targets. They change all the time. These people, they change their mind basically every single quarter. So just kind of see what the sentiment is when you're looking at this. So obviously the sentiment is not that great. You're seeing some pretty massive price cuts. And you're actually seeing some very bearish people go to neutral, from sell to neutral. So, you're seeing like a mix of things here. But for the majority of it, you are seeing people basically doing price cuts. So 360 to 288, 304 to 275, 250 to 175. So clearly there is a bearish tilt here. So that's kind of how you use this information. Now let's go ahead and do /DD. And let's do SEC. So the SEC function for Tesla. Now here they show a bunch of SEC filings. So if I wanted to see the most recent quarter, I could go ahead and click here, and I believe it links you over to MarketWatch. So let's go ahead and click that. So here we can see it links me over to MarketWatch, and they have this Form 10Q right here that I could go look at. So that's that. And let's do due diligence insider. So /DD insiders. And let's do Tesla. Oops, I think I misspelled that. There we go. All right, so here it shows me some insider sell and buy data. So let's go ahead and click into this. So let's see, on the 14th, Elon Musk, he did a sale. He sold 615,000 shares at $156. And then it keeps showing all of these sales. So you know what, Elon Musk, thanks a lot for screwing everybody over. So there you go. He sold a bunch of shares right there. It shows all of this data right here. And we could flip pages. So there's multiple pages. So here we see still selling. All of these other people, they're converting, they're selling, they're doing whatever, what have you. So sale, 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 sale. All right, let's go ahead and look at the institutional holdings. I like this one too. So /DD. All right, so institutional holdings right here. And for this one, let's do ARK. Actually, let's do Tesla again. So here we can see institutional holders are Vanguard, BlackRock, however you call this. Let's just call them SUS International. Citadel, Capital World Investors. So they're showing all of their share positions here. Now let's do financials. Let's do Tesla again. So this function, to me, it's personally a little bit underwhelming, but it does give you a quick snapshot. So it tells you assets, liabilities. So here we can see they have about 2 times the assets that they do liabilities. They have quite a bit of cash on hand, 21.1 billion. They don't have a whole lot of debt, and they make quite a bit in revenue. So let's go ahead and do due diligence, dividend info. I like this one the best. So it's div info. Let's do realty income, ticker symbol O. All right, so here it says that the dividend rate is $2.91 a year. And at the current price, it is giving you a dividend yield of 4.52%. The ex-dividend date, which is basically the date that you have to hold until you get the dividend, was last at 11/30, so November 30th. So the next one is probably going to be sometime next month because this is a monthly dividend REIT. So take a look at this. The dividend yield is 4.52. Right now, our Fed's funds rate is at 4.5-ish. So is this a good deal? Well, not really. You're probably going to get bonds that pay better than this and that are less risky. So this gives you a nice little snapshot of dividends right here. So let's just look at a few more functions. Let's do DD and YTD. So YTD stands for year to date. Let's also do Tesla here. So it says 5-day change was $26.87. That is 18%. 1 month change was $59.58. That is down 32.78%. 3 month change is down $150.99. That is 55.27%. And you can see year to date, we're down $227.32. That is 65.04%. So you can see in the last 3 months, we had some of the biggest downside movement. Because you can see year to date, we're down 65%. But just in the last 3 months, we're down 55.27%. But take a look at the 5-year change. 5-year change, we're up big time. So we're up 468%. So you got a lot of people saying, hey, you know what, Elon Musk, he's not good for the brand. Let's get rid of him. But Elon Musk, in the last 5 years, he's created quite a bit of value here, as you can see. Now, let's go ahead. Let's do ETF holdings. I also like this one. So /ETF holdings. And let's do Cathie Wood. So let's do Cathie Wood's ARK. See what she's up to these days. All right, so she has 9.13% in Zoom, 9.11% in Exus, whatever the heck that is, 6.4% in Tesla, 6.39% in Roku, 5.9 or 5.87% in Square. So you get the point. Now, all the way over here, she's got 3.29% in Coin, which has not been doing too well. Now, Cathie Wood's overall has not been doing too well these days. If you look at Shop, you look at TDoc, you look at CRISPR, you look at Coin, all of these names have severely underperformed. So that's a pretty cool little trick right there, the /ETF holdings. So you could do this for any ETF basically, and it'll show you the top holdings. Now, last one that I want to show you guys out of all of these amazing features is the pop feature. So we're going to do /pop 1 day. So this shows you the top 15 tickers for the day. So we can see Tesla was number 1, SPY, and then Boyle, Apple, and then, Realty Income is actually all the way down here too. Okay. So this basically tells you just a summary of what is very popular. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys definitely consider bringing this Options Fan Bot into your Discord channel. Full disclosure, I am not affiliated with them in any way. So enjoy this video and have a great one.